Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return Jurassic Park Hunter Legends, where it's been quite the journey so far, but we are finally able to go to Isla Nublar. And this is the site of the original Jurassic Park movie. Let's read up the description. Located 120 miles off the west coast of Costa Rica, this area presents highlands along the west, cliffs plumbing into narrow valleys, rivers flowing towards the east, and a very mountainous north. The park is closed because the Tyrannosaurus destroyed some fences and dinosaurs escaped into the park. The engine allows us to hunt them to restore order on the island and reopen park soon for visitors. That's actually only an intermediate difficulty map. Oh, okay, that's interesting, but what we're going to be doing on this map, we don't quite have enough points, I'd say, to go after the T-Rex with anything like what we need for them. So that'll maybe next week if we're able to get the points. But what I wanted to do... What did I want to do? I don't know if I've actually tried out the sniper rifle that much yet. So, I mean, we could do that, or... I think I might have wanted something like this. And I think I wanted to focus more on a herbivore-heavy hunt. That way I can grind up all those points, get us the juicy stuff we need. And then we need, yeah, so 700 just for those two. So we probably want at least 800 points or more. So we aren't too far off at 782, which is good. So next week it might be, we'll be able to hunt down Tyrannosaurus on Isla Nublar. But this hunt, not quite yet. Everything's looking pretty good though, so we'll hop in and go and see what Isla Nublar is like in Jurassic Park Hunter Legends. Also see what goodies there are to find, because it sounds like we might come across a lot of interesting details just from this little picture in the menu here. So let's head in and see what it's going to be like. Okay, so we're loaded in here now. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a very, very accurate overhead map to Isla Nublar. Although I think the water seems maybe a little bit more heavy in this spot than... Jesus. But it's not ready for that ambience, although, truth be told, how do I get out of this little spot? Like... Oh, wait, what? Something? There's something there. I guess a little lizard or something, maybe? I don't honestly know. I gotta try to get... How did we end up in such, like... It almost seems like it's perfectly designed to not be able to climb out of. Come on. Oh my god, really? Okay, well I guess we gotta go into the water a bit and then try on another area. I don't know why you would spawn in such a spot like that. Like, oh, there's Gallimimus there. But yeah, this is Isla Nublar, home of the original Jurassic Park. And we're going to definitely try to work our way down into the center of the island. What the hell was that? Is the wind attacking me now, or what? Okay. A lot of interesting ambient sounds on this map. So if we want... Oh! Just Gallimimus. Yeah, so you can see where, I guess, the main sort of, like, park facility is going to be. I'm really... have to say, they nailed the shape of it very, very well for it. Like, it has Nublar's exact outline. I thought this might be, like, a section of the island, but they did the whole island. I don't know... I've got a lot of T-Rex roars, but I don't think we should encounter it unless it's selected. At least that's my hope. Yeah, Jurassic Park Hunter Legends is definitely... Oh! We got a parasaur up there. I was actually surprised to stumble across one at... Although, truth be told... oh, hang on. Oh, just a Creathosaurus. Okay. I was surprised to stumble across Parasaur all the way up here. I wasn't expecting, actually, on the huntable animals to be so soon near us after all the, like, the running and hopping we had to do. Yeah, it's just the Creathosaur running off. Do you want to be careful? I don't have Dilophosaurus or Velociraptor or Stratosaurus selected. but they can spawn on the map. So I do need to be cautious. Oh yeah, this is, again, we're on Nublar after the events of Jurassic Park, so this isn't like Jurassic World theming where there'd be much more exhibits and fences or stuff like that. I mean, then again, you'd never be allowed... Actually, I wonder if you'd never be allowed to hunt on... Oh, there's actually some fencing over there. Hunt on Nublar like Jurassic World, or that would actually have been a way they could have gotten the island back in order. Huh, that's an interesting thing to think about now. We got the some fencing here. So this is actually a dinosaur exhibit that... Okay, no road or anything to it, but it's definitely been broken out of or into. What's a little odd is just like how the fence just like ends here. I was kind of expecting another like post or something, maybe more towards the mountain, but I mean, this just ends. That's odd. I guess we'll follow them along down and see. Again, we're going to try making it for, like, the I guess it is the visitor center on that. Like, I'm not the most knowledgeable with terms and stuff about Jurassic Park, but there's still some stuff that I can easily make out and know. Like, I'm guessing they actually... Yeah, so the big square is probably the visitor center area. My guess is that little patch of gray you see on the very eastern coast of the map. That must be the eastern docks. Oh, actually, we're at the hatchery. Oh, and the fence just ends again over there. But those are the eastern docks what Nedry was trying to get to, so... I wonder if we could actually find, like, the Jeep along the roadway, or just off the road from what happened to Nedry in the movie. That'd be interesting. But this is one of the hatcheries. If you guys have ever played Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, or even Jurassic World Evolution, you might recognize a bit of familiarity to them. In the movie, that's where the Velociraptors are housed before... Actually, I don't even know how they get out of that. Or is this only when they're young? I'm not sure about that, because now that I think about it, how would the raptors have gotten out of this place? I mean... Unless a gate was opened up by mistake, but... Like, power... I don't know how they would have. That's an interesting thing now that I think about it. Nope. Oh, but he's... Okay, I was going to say he's on the other side of the fence, however... So they decide to use the Dilo sounds as ambience. Clever. But also slightly terrifying for me. So that was our Stegosaurus taken down out here. We can go a little closer. And we are making our way ever so slowly towards the more park center of the island. I still love a good rifle. Oh, yeah, Tormer and his team really did a great job on this map. Those should be pretty iconic right there. God, that would be really cool as an experience. Like, I know there's that Jurassic World Aftermath game where you're, like, inside of some of Jurassic Park's... No, Jurassic World's facilities after it, but... I think there's still something much more almost like primordial thinking about coming to like Jurassic Park post what happened. Like to really see the properly overgrown stuff and like have more of the islands reclaimed it, less of just how it was forgotten in Jurassic World. Like have the whole island more dense vegetation. It's like relics of an ancient past almost. I think that would be a really cool experience to see. But we will do some more exploring, because... Although I think there's a little bit of an odd thing there. I think the gates happen... Oh, it's been a while since I've seen the movie. I thought the gates happened after you left the visitor center. Is it on this side too, or was it just that side? I have to check and see. So I think what happens is they leave the visitor center on the Jeep tour, and as it's leaving, when you're going to get into, like, the dinosaur areas... Okay, yeah, this is the side you're supposed to see first. As you can see, there's the fires that kind of light it up. And I actually have to give credit. They managed to... It's a little bit odd for the effect, but they did do their best to replicate the fires you see on the original gate. So yeah, that should be very iconic. Jurassic Park gate. Oh, just a Cretosaur. Okay, I was hearing the footsteps. I just couldn't see it, so I wasn't sure. Oh, trying down overhead. Yeah, let's take a look at this area. Now, of course, this isn't going to be like a one-to-one as accurate recreation as possible. However, you can see that effort was put into kind of expand and make it look a bit more. Oh, there it is. So there's the visitor center. Again, another very iconic thing. Should be very striking for memory. Pachycephalosaur, Compy, Galley. I was just looking to see, because I think those were parasaur noises. But yeah, that's the visitor center. I doubt we can actually go...
Jurassic Park is now closing for security reasons.
Oh, that's a neat touch. They actually have, like, I think that's the announcer from Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. That little sound file that plays if you...
Could visitors attempt to exit the park, please refrain from panicking.
Yeah, I think that's from JPOG, where if you activate, like, this emergency stuff or activate security measures, that kind of plays as an intercom to inform everybody in the park to get to a shelter or evacuate. Very nice touch there. So we're going to... There's not too much to really see around here. I do like how striking it is to see, like, the dinosaurs walking about the park area here, though. And, yeah, I'm fairly certain that's from JPOG as well, the assets for the... Well, maybe not exactly from JPOG, but inspired by JPOG and the movie. But that is very cool, and now we're kind of at a crossroad. We could go to the east dock, but I want to check to see what this road leads to. I wonder if this is actually to the helipad where like, Alan Grant, Ellie Sadler, that's the name, and then Ian Malcolm will kind of arrive to the island with John Hammond. And that might be what this way is, so let's... So we'll keep going. I'm not doing too much... Oh, I said that, but opportunities do keep presenting themselves quite nicely. So I'm trying to remember with you. I think you were top of the spine, like, always. Just want to make sure... Okay, yeah, that's just ambience. Yeah, top of the spine is a weak spot. Okay, Cretosaurus. I just saw it. Yeah, you can just see the name pop up. Ever since going after Ceratosaurus, I'm much more hesitant about hearing the more lumbering footsteps or the thundering ones like that. I'm actually quite surprised we got the trike on that shot. I thought we'd be too far back for aiming, but I'm not doing too shabby for not even trying to hunt that much. Just sightseeing on this map has given us a lot of opportunities. Okay, just Pteranodon, but... Oh, another Cretosaurus. Like I say, I hear those footsteps, I get a bit concerned about... Is it a Ceratosaurus, or not? And we'll keep following the road down. But, yeah, carnivores, Jurassic Park, really lend themselves very nicely together. Like, this is just quite the experience to be able to go along. I'm just going to put you to sleep because I got tranks on. Oh. We've actually got one of the different jeeps. I think that's for one of the staff or maintenance jeeps. The bright-colored green and... was a green and yellowish kind of blend. We'd just seen one right back by the visitor center. Those were for the tours. I'm pretty sure this is more the staff and maintenance color scheme on it. And then this is a helipad. Yeah, there's only so much you can do using carnivores too, and like, I don't blame them for not making this as accurate to the movie as possible, but I love all the little nods to it, like, tucked in that you do have the helipad here. One of the jeeps that would have taken them actually off to see the Brachiosaur, and then to... Oh. That looks familiar. Like, that specific reticle looks familiar, but I can't say where it's from. Just very similar, as if I've seen it before. But we've been along here. I think what we're going to do is actually go along the water and try to get to the road there. There's that Dilophosaurus sound. Very iconic, and if it wasn't for knowing that it's ambient sound now, I would probably be much more worried about it. Because, again, they are probably... I actually do think the Dilophosaurus have been my enemies for Jurassic Park Hunter Legends. It seems every carnivore series, there's one animal that always gives me consistent trouble every time. Mandibles, it was the Manipulator. In... I don't think Far North had. In Genesis, it's the Carnivores. Although Sinraptor is starting to fight for that spot too, because Sinraptor's been ambushing me and freaking me out quite a bit as well. What else? Carnivores Plus has been the Majungatholus. That one... I've only, I think, recently found the key to taking it down. It does take a very steady hand and almost acceptance this is either going to work or you're going to get killed. And what other series have I had a Nemesis kind of in? Triassic, I think, was the Coelophysis. Those little guys are so hard to get a good read on for their, like, walk pattern, because it's almost like a basilisk lizard when you watch them. It seems like the legs really flail about quite a bit before they hone in. And is there anything else? I can't think of any other of my, like, arch enemies from the Carnivore series off the top of my head. But yeah, the Dilophosaurs have definitely been the hardest ones I've struggled with in this game. I think for the same reason with the Coelophysis. They're small, they're fast, and it can be kind of hard to get the shots off you need. But we are just... I'm just very excited to be on Nublar. Like, I love all the little nods, and that it does feel like it's been left behind and everything has taken over. Like, dinosaurs are all roaming about. It's basically their island now. Ooh. Actually, I wonder if this area is a nod a little bit to, like, how they first show off the Brachiosaurus, because there's the one that basically goes by the... This area might be a little nod to that, because there's that area where the Brachiosaurus is right around these kinds of tall trees. Then they kind of have that vista shot out to the herds of, I think it's parasaurs and a few other species. Oh, made him kind of blink out of existence for a moment there. But yeah, I think that's what these might be a little nod to. Because these do look exactly like the trees that the Brachiosaurus is kind of Oh, a little lizard. We can't ignore the excellent little details in these little guys as well. You're the little salamander-esque thing? But you're the little fin guy that was stuck in the ground. Good to kind of see one of you guys not digging around. Oh, man, this is, again, very, very great work on the map so far. I think Sorna is going to be a really, really different experience too, because, again, The Lost World, that movie really did capture that, like, almost society lost and completely taken back by the jungle and the animals in it. So I don't know what Soren is going to show, if it's going to be more... It might be a blend of Lost World stuff with Jurassic Park 3, or it might be one or the other. We'll only really find out when we're actually able to see it ourselves. Even an ankylosaur. Man, you guys are just like... This has been a fantastic hunt so far. Ah, shoot, you're going... Oh, no, you are stopping for a bit, so if I can... Yeah, I don't think I can shoot him through the fence, so... We'll have to track him down a bit more. But, I mean, even just roaming about and exploring... We've been getting pretty good with seeing dinosaurs. And it looks like I've gotten at least 2 shots off here. The only issue will be when we are probably going after things like the Tyrannosaurus. Oh, another hat. Oh no, this is the same hatchery, I think. Although it might not be. No, this is... Oh, okay, this is definitely the same hatchery I was just at. It's just I kind of looped back here because of the ankylosaur. When we're going after the T-Rex, we'll have to be careful because of how the fencing works. I don't think we can actually, like, shoot through it. I know you're angry. We're trying to put you to sleep. There we go. That's just a Cretosaurus stomping about over that way. How much time have I got? Ah, we're cutting her pretty close to that deadline, so I can't do too much more. I'm just going to try to see if we can run back down towards that road. And just do a little more sightseeing, but, I mean, this has been a very productive hunt. I think we've actually gotten every animal I had selected. We've got a Parasaur to start, then we got the Stego, the Trike, and the Anki. So I think that's all 4. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, that is all of them. This was actually one of the hunts where I got every animal I had selected. I could try going for more, but again, I gotta watch the time limit. If I could get the channel to grow more, I'd probably look at being able to get better internet service, which means uploading videos goes much faster, which means I could do longer videos. And probably even better quality videos. Not exactly meaning to say, like, I don't put as much effort into them, but I can upgrade the bit rates I used to encode with, which means it's better picture quality as it comes out. Granted, that is also something that's a little restricted depending on how YouTube decides to be generous or not with what video codec you'll use, but it's still something, again. If I could grow more on the channel and I could justify the upgrade cost, I think it'd be very worth. I think I would probably look much more heavily at doing that. Oh, for a second there, I thought this was actually turning with us just because of how... Yeah, so this is the way to the East Docks, so... I really wonder... Oh, sweet, another Trike. God, the Isla Nublar is being very generous for us. Okay, well, we'll try going after him. I was just going to see if I could find... Like, this area is a washout, but I don't know if we'd be able to find the Jeep or not, because I think there's actually, like... Oh, wow, a Diplocalus, I think. Yeah, that head is very easily recognizable. I guess we already are. The Ankylosaur took a lot of the rifle shots to get down. Okay, there we go. I was trying to figure out why I couldn't cross too easily. Yes, this is the way off to the East Docks. So, you know what? It'd probably be better you try using the shotgun against this Trike if we see it again. Although I do gotta be careful as well, because, I mean, I am into a lot more of the map, and there's always a chance there could be a carnivore somewhere. Although, good lord, this is a steep climb. And yes, I do hear the Dilophosaurus sounds. Those still have me a little worried. I'm surprised this area is so rugged. Like, lord. Not sure how you'd have a vehicle going along this stretch. But we're almost to the docks. Okay, there's some stuff. Yeah, it's just a couple of you guys just kind of relaxing out here. I'll see about trying to get that trike back in. No reply. Must be quite a bit out more. Yeah, we're getting very close to the very end of I can do, so we'll probably have to do a bit more thorough investigating next time we're on the island. But yeah, this is all cool to come across. Like, Tormer and his team did a very, very good job with all the maps. And this is the, I guess, V2 or remaster map. So if you guys do want to try exploring this yourself and hunting on it, you'll have to go to the ModDB page, which I always leave a link in the description to the mod I'm playing. Or even the game I'm covering. So that way you can head there, check out all the add-ons, stuff like that. The maps are pretty easy to install. They're not quite something like the weapons or DLC animals, even though, again, we haven't used or shown any DLC animals. I know there's a lot of them. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't have run too far, and then we could have just gotten that as a nice little bonus for ending our herbivore hunt here on Nublar, but I guess you can't really be too picky, so without hearing anything else from that trike, we're probably going to look at ending the episode off here. I say that, although maybe we can snag an Anki quick. It's always when you want to end things off that there's just that last little bit to try to go for. Oh, no, Anki ran off. Okay, yeah. I can't keep going any longer, so I gotta pull out and head back to the menu. But a very good hunt. Okay, we're back in the menu, and yeah, we did get quite a few points, so if we do take some stuff off... Ooh, it'd be difficult without the hunting rifle, I gotta admit. But we could always try doing... Oh, maybe not. Okay, hunting shotgun I do want to be able to use. We could try going for a bit more of a dangerous hunt on Nublar. The Ceratosaurus and the Velociraptor would be some very nice points coming in. And then we'd be very close to the T-Rex. And then, of course, ooh, we're going to need 600 more points just for the Spinosaurus on Sorna. I guess we'll definitely be in store for quite a bit of hunting, but we are going to end this episode of Jurassic Park Hunter Legends here. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video or do like the series, be sure to leave us a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave them in the comments right down below. Until I see you all next video though, survivors, please remember as always to take care and stay alive.